Now for the veining. And my veining mixture is a slightly thicker. Same colour, which is Vein Blue by Bountiful Babies. And it's a greeny blue. And I find that slightly thicker for the veins is better. I don't know why. Every artist does their own thing, so they do things their own way. Doesn't make them right, and it doesn't make them wrong. It just makes them different, and that's what art's all about. It's about being different. And this is how I'm placing my veins. Just having a couple of squiggly, one behind the ear, and they're a little bit thicker than what some people would have as veins. I'm just blending them in, and by the time I'm finished, some artists I should say, not people, well they're people, they should look like they're just beneath their skin, and that is what they look like. Okay, you see there? Just looks like that. But as I said, there's no right and wrong way of how to do any part of Reborn art, actually, or any other art. I'm bringing this down, making it a little bit thinner, and I'm actually bringing it right down the forehead, nearer the eyes. And again blending until I'm happy with the look. I'm just checking the other side hasn't dried out completely and faded completely. And that's the front side of it, which you can see there. So pick up a little bit more of the paint, and I'm just going to start from there. And as I said, I like my veins to be a little bit wider up top than other artists. Maybe they too, I'm not sure. Never discussed it with them. And certainly I wasn't taught. It was many years ago. We were taught the very basics. Just given a kit, and she supplied all the things that we would need to use on the day. And the rest was up to us. She basically told us what we had to do, and it was up to us to create it. So yeah, never you would get an intense instructional lesson as the one I'm giving now. And you can see how many days actually in reality, thinking about it normally, who's going to give up their time, really, because it takes days and days and days to cover everything, maybe even running into a couple of weeks actually, or more. And when you think you've learned it all, then something else new comes up and you've got to learn that, especially with reborning. Okay, so that's your veining, and that's your blue tones. And what's that there? Stuck. And they shouldn't be so intense that when you look at them you think, oh geez, that poor baby, so blue. In fact, I posted one on the group that did have intense blue, gorgeous little baby. But that's not what we're trying to create here, okay? We want a very subtle. People don't, they say they want realistic babies, and perhaps they do, but they tend to forget that realistic babies are not always beautiful. They're beautiful to their mother, but they're not beautiful to everyone who sees them. And if reborn artists were to produce babies that weren't always perfect, their sales would be down dramatically, I would say. So people are just prepared to pay for imperfections. And not so much imperfections, that's the wrong word, for perfection. But in reality, perfection doesn't exist. Anyway, we are here to do the best that we can. And of course we want to sell them. We want to be able to sell them. We can't keep them all. So we keep our customers happy.